What's good, YouTube? Back with another reaction. You feel me? To our boy F. This is Jinwoo be moving different. Make sure you check the link in the description for our Discord com. Make sure you tap in with Twitch so you can see these reactions in real time, talk in chat. You feel me? Backseating is allowed. I know it sounds crazy to say, but hear me out. Make sure y'all boys like, comment to help build the community, and when you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell. When you follow on Twitch, make sure you hit that bell. We're on the road to affiliate. We just need consistent viewers. We got the hours, we got days streamed, and we got the followers. We literally just need the concurrent viewers, and we're set to go. So we get some of y'all in here, some loyal people in here for this push, you will not be forgotten. Without further ado, let's hear from my boy F.
I haven't lost yet!
Excellent voice acting. This is actually him. The amount of characters, his vocal range, he's up there with the dude that voice acts Zoro.
Oh yeah! This is peak!
Solo Leveling, the best new gen out right now in my opinion. Now this is gonna be the start of a new series called Moving Different, and we already talked about
Like
Goku twice.
Yep.
And now we on to my guy Jinwoo. And let me tell y'all, he is the definition of aura.
Jinwoo-san.
Now let's get into how Jinwoo be moving different. So we all know Jinwoo used to be a loser who had no hands and no attributes, basically a brown shirt in 2K. This man was trash. It was so bad he even had a nickname for it, the weakest hunter of all mankind. And if I was getting called the weakest hunter of all mankind, I'm gonna be honest, I'm dropping the job. I can't go out like this. And in the beginning stages, basically he got cooked by this god, but we cannot deny his IQ was up there. He did help them escape. And after we see him brought back to life, we see him go crazy. He's a hunter because he needed to revive his mom because she's in eternal sleep, so we needed the money for that.
His mom is so like unlucky, bro, because she essentially is, it's like, think about Naruto and how people have chakra, and Dragon Ball people have ki. His mom is literally like allergic to ki or allergic to chakra. Not very helpful for living, and hence the reason she's in a coma. So it's like, she kind of cooked, bro. He had to move different for his sister and his mom, bro. This also like solidifies him as that guy. He be moving.
And then we started to see his training arc. They got him doing the One Punch Man workout, and we start to see Jinwoo actually grow in stats. And a few days later, we see Jinwoo's first squabble, and he's getting jumped by these goblins. And before, he would have got cooked in 1 second, but at least he know how to dodge. Then after that, we actually see him take out the goblins, which is a W because before he had 0 hands. Now he can fight back. Then this thing appears out of nowhere and chews Jinwoo's dagger. And honestly, I thought he was cooked, but nah. This man's
bro's fighting John reincarnated as a dog. Why does he have a metal jaw? He's a dog. Your teeth is already sharp.
Started doing flips, and he is moving.
Unnecessary flips.
Then he gives that beast a falcon punch and booms him to the wall. Then he just starts throwing hands, but it had no effect. Look at his eyes. He's seeing all red right now. The beast runs towards Jinwoo, and he pulls out a sword out of his inventory, and he cooks the beast. 2 more pop up, and he got his sword.
Not sponsored. We mess with Adidas though. I think I got some over there in the corner. There's my dog Ant-Man. Pretty tough. Yes, sir. They hit me with double unskippable. The second one gonna be skippable though. It's just gonna look unskippable. It's coming. There you are. Unsponsored. Oh, looks like he's cooked here. Let's see.
Then he kicks the beast and cooks it. And then he had the other one running. Got me watching Jinwoo actually teeing up. Had me shedding tears.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember the wolf that dipped earlier? Yeah. That man ran back so we can get his crew to jump Jinwoo. My guy really brought the entire squad. Now, if this was a regular, they'd be gone. But my guy Jinwoo, nah. He got a purpose and nothing to lose. He ready to box. That man even talking crazy. Peep what he says.
I'm not going down easy. And I
Again, great range from voice acting with Alex. He sounds younger here, yet he still has like that same conviction in his voice that he kind of grows into.
That's a good fight from you too.
Oh yeah, he moving crazy and peep him smiling. Oh yeah, he can box now. He packs up the wolves and he earned himself the title Wolf Assassin. And I can't lie, that name is tough. Next we see Jinwoo fighting this big snake, and at first he was getting cooked, not gonna lie. But he got a flashback. And you know when a character gets a flashback while boxing, it can only mean two things. One, you're about to cook, or two, you're about to get cooked. Jinwoo gets boomed and then he gets pressed through the wall. Jinwoo gets another flashback and he even had a speech going on as well. And I'm already knowing Jinwoo was about to cook.
And it's important because there's no real difference between him now and him then. It's not like later in the show he's just miraculously older. He just gets taller, and through taking care of his health, he literally hits like peak specimen, like physicals, which is why his voice gets a little deeper. He has it there, that like tenacity, and his voice that from a leader is heard as like dominance and commands respect. Excellent voice actor.
I said Jinwoo is about to cook.
I'll get stronger if it's the last thing I do.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. We got Jinwoo moving crazy on the snake, theatrics and all. Okay, I see you. He grabs onto the snake and he crushes his neck with his bare hands. And peep his scream. And this is only the start. And peep his dagger. That junk is tough. And after the dungeon mission, we see this weird thing attacking the town, and it was struggling. And with one strike, Jinwoo really threw his dagger and defeated it. And peep how they got the cameraman glazing his forearm. That junk is built, I can't hold you. The amount of detail they put into this man's forearm is crazy. And they really got him walking off so nonchalantly, like nothing even happened. I can't lie, that is him mentality. Gotta respect it. And what happens next, bruh? My oh my. He's still on that One Punch Man workout, and look.
Alright, bro. The romantic, give you music back too.
This man got the entire hospital staff fiending. At first, he looked like this. And now, he looks like this? This man looks so majestic. Bro grew to like 6'3". Meanwhile, I'm still 5'8". The next moment we see from Jinwoo is when he goes on another mission, and these dudes right here,
frauds.
They some snakes. Yeah. They go through the dungeon and they started fighting ants, and at the end of the mission, they find the crystals. They were supposed to split the crystals evenly between them, but this guy was thinking otherwise. So they left and sealed the entrance so they could get eaten by this giant spider. So you know, Jinwoo had to tee up. The spider is awake, and look at Jinwoo. He not even scared. He wants to run the fade. He runs towards it, and y'all see the slashes behind him? This man moving so fast, we can't see nothing but slashes. And look how he poses when he lands. Oh nah, bro thinks he's Spider-Man. And where did the wind come from? Y'all are underground.
He's using his ki to flow his cape, bro. You don't watch a Piccolo, bro.
3 ways.
You're not caught up with the new machinations of the Aura tournament in the verse. You don't know that outside of the show, bro. Him and Piccolo like these, bro.
Oh yeah, AD. And peep what he says.
And it's about time the real hunt begins.
Hey yo, when did his voice get deeper?
I'm saying.
Jinwoo out here bobbing and weaving, and he gets a hit in, but it did 0 damage. But that don't matter. You really got Jinwoo hitting theatrics while weaving. This man is nice. And peep while he's running. Zoom in. This man is so locked in, you can't even see his pupils. And he stopped.
All you can think of is 2012 TMNT, bro.
He was running just to pose. And again, where did the wind come from? And tell me why he lands and poses and gives his partner the side eye. Jinwoo really moving different. This man got a little bit stronger and he's doing stuff like this.
He's saying that heart, bro.
This man really moving crazy. Jinwoo trying everything and nothing is working. And he was about to get sent back to the lobby. but the system gave him a full recovery. We see Jinwoo in the air and he gets a clean stab. And after that, the beast is down.
Yeah.
Now for my favorite part. So the traitors come back and they was hitting them both with threats. And Jinwoo got hit by an attack and peep what he says.
You just soloed the boss monster. Why are you like, can we recruit him please?
So now I want to know if the hunters are ready to be preyed upon.
Do y'all peep the deepness in his voice? This man's head is down. Oh nah, they're cooked. He sends the first guy back to the lobby. And he got that look in his eyes. He deflects the bullets, weaves this man, and sends him back to the lobby with the other guy. Offs two more of them with no effect, and this guy powers up and Jinwoo's not even phased. He rushes towards Jinwoo, and that was a grave mistake because Jinwoo slams him into the ground. And peep his stare down. Oh nah. Why does he have a shadow with all the lights around him? And in the end, he got sent back to the lobby. RIP my guy in the chat. Now to avoid this video being crazy long, we're gonna skip this fight right here with the three-headed demon. Just know he won and he's trying to revive his mom with the elixir of life. The next moment we got is when he boxes with this purple-haired guy, and trust me, Jinwoo was moving. So it turns out this guy is crazy and he was supposed to be cool, but nah. And after he was done boxing, he was about to send this guy back to the lobby, but Jinwoo had to step in. And again, we got the cameraman glazing Jinwoo, having the win being a paid actor. They get to boxing and Jinwoo is moving. He really out here boxing with a B-rank hunter. They really watching Jinwoo teeing up. They're in disbelief because a month ago, bro couldn't even kill a goblin. Now he moving like this? And look at this shot of Jinwoo releasing his aura. That junk cold, you can't even see his face. And y'all see how he's jumping around? Does this remind you of someone?
That yellow orange aura?
DBZ is the GOAT. Remember that. Jinwoo rushes him and he poisoned purple hair. Then they get to boxing, then he disappears. And while he disappears, he really started talking about how he can disappear.
Jinwoo's faking, by the way.
Why? Talking about your ability.
It's how much of an aura farmer Jinwoo is. He faked being confused.
Enemy is so stupid.
So
I don't know why people do this. He cuts Jinwoo's leg and he's still talking crazy. But peep how Jinwoo responds.
Hey, are you done talking now? Full recovery.
Jinwoo recovers and purple hair disappears. And he really thought that was gonna work? After you just started talking about how you can disappear?
How your ability works?
No. Nah. Just by sensing his bloodlust, he could track him. And he tried to catch him off guard. But Jinwoo hits him with a murderous intent and got him.
Not sponsored. Oh, never mind. This joint says spicy webtoon for adult. Chill. So I was regular webtoon. I was about to say we co-sign. We do not co-sign who.
And then he gets sent back to the lobby. And you really got Jinwoo aura farming by just pulling up his hoodie. Dog cannot do anything normally. And then we get to Jinwoo versus Igris.
He was not nonchalant.
So Jinwoo's about to go on another quest, and after he got done boxing with the knights and mages, he finally gets to Igris. And peep, the camera's getting every angle of him. He even got Jinwoo sweating. And the way the cameraman is moving is cold. Got Igris defending the throne and all. The fight started and Igris rushes Jinwoo and slashes him, but he dodges. Peep Jinwoo's face. Bro was scared for his life. Then Igris comes in and slams him 50 feet back. Got him ricocheting off the wall and rolling like a bowling ball. He didn't even give him time to process what just happened because he comes in and tries to uppercut him. But it misses. He sends Jinwoo flying again, and he did that jump with one hand. Oh nah, bro got that dad strength. Jinwoo lands and he's already in front of him. And again, props to Jinwoo for weaving this, cause Brody is moving. And we get another cold frame of Igris, and not gonna lie, this could be your wallpaper right now. Jinwoo charges at Igris and he's dodging everything. Really got Jinwoo flipping his knife for no reason. That jump was not a distraction, little bro. He spins around and hits Igris, but that jump did no damage. And Igris counters him with a down smash. And he's only doing this.
When you know he's doing it practically for like an advantage, it becomes less hard, but it's still a tough feat when you're fighting anyone to really be able to be like, all right, come on, my box.
One hand. He pushes Jinwoo back and he got him rolling again. And since the dagger wasn't working, he says this.
Thou just switch things up. Let's throw hands.
And Igris accepted the challenge. He's a real one for that. And now, the real fight begins.
Hey. Throwing them big ones, boy.
Igris rushes Jinwoo and punches him down, and then he throws.
Bro left an after image, bro.
Igris rushes Jinwoo and punches him down, and then he throws him to the wall. He hits the Naruto run, and he gives Jinwoo a clean left, but he blocks it. And then he gives him a barrage of punches, and Jinwoo goes flying back. And look at his arm, it's looking pretty cooked. Jinwoo hits the dash and starts maneuvering like he's Sonic, and peep how Igris is just standing there, and he is unfazed. Jinwoo comes in with a kick, and he cleanly weaves it. You can't tell, but he's definitely giving that side eye right now. Jinwoo makes a clean rebound off the wall and then comes in for a punch, but it gets blocked. Jinwoo tries a down kick, but it gets weaved.
He put pressure on him though.
Peep how Jinwoo moving like he's in
Beyond Blaze Jump. That's Sanji's technique.
Peep how Jinwoo moving like he's in Dance Dance Revolution. Igris hits another weave, and peep how he's staring him down. Jinwoo comes in for a kick and a punch, but he can't connect. That man is 1 of 40 right now. This is tragic. Jinwoo tries to go for a headshot, but Igris counters with a clean sweep to the leg. Then he crits him straight to the ground. But tell me why Jinwoo's in the air. He must have dodged at the last second. That's strategic moves right there. Igris throws a giant rock at Jinwoo and makes his move. He comes up behind Jinwoo and peep how he's spinning. He kicks Jinwoo down to the ground and booms him to the pillar. And it only gets crazier from here. Jinwoo recovers and comes in with a punch, but Igris dodges. He rushes back in and they get to boxing. And peep the elegant hand-to-hand combat. I'm in tears.
Slashing is amazing.
Beautiful. Jinwoo goes in for 2 kicks but gets tossed into the air. Then he comes back down for a kick and peep the stare down after he weaves.
With your punish.
Igris is nice. That man is Boxing Nation certified.
Is he gonna whip punish?
Igris said, block, get off me, brother, get slammed. And peep how Jinwoo tried to zigzag only to get flipped into the air. Then Jinwoo hits a spin move and kicks him to the neck.
Finally got it
connect. Did no damage. And then we see Jinwoo get hit with a nasty combo. Bow, boom, bow, boom, bow. Brother, get over there.
With punish of doom.
Oh yeah, AD.
Got it doing flips. They got it 360s, 180s.
Then he jumps into the air and kicks him. And you ain't seen none yet. He grabs his arm, twirls him around, and slams him to the ground. Then he twirls him again, throws him to the wall, and drags him through.
He's using true combos.
Got him looking like how Broly did Goku. That's cooked. And he throws him back to the wall. And the next thing we see is Jinwoo sitting on the
get Igris. Grab spamming? Pardon me. Grab spamming and true combo abusing, bro.
Throne looking defeated. And the stare down from Igris is cold. All his stare downs is cold. No glaze. He summons back his sword like he's Thor, and he's about to deliver the final blow.
Have you no honor? Put that blade down, boy. Non-sponsor. Talk to me. I hope I'm not too late.
Oh yeah.
You feel me?
Keep what Jinwoo said.
I haven't lost yet!
Oh yeah! This is peak! The scream, the dedication, the passion from this scene had me geeking. He stabs him in the eye and pushes him to the wall like he's an NFL lineman defending his quarterback. Peep how locked in Jinwoo is, gritting his teeth and all. Brody is fighting to live, not just to win. This the type of mentality y'all need to have for real. Igris tries to use his own weapon on him, but Jinwoo hits that reverse Uno card and stabs him right back. And peep the amazing voice acting.
Too shallow. Step deeper.
Standing ovation. That jump was beautiful. And then we get this clean animation of Jinwoo going crazy and finishing off Igris.
Animation meets choreography. You got something special there every time.
But he wasn't even done yet. He gets jumped by these knights, and not gonna lie, he was getting washed. But after he goes through some training, he starts to cook. And not gonna lie, he was moving against these centipedes. The theatrics was insane. He gets a new dagger and he gets his HP back and he starts to cook. Peep this frame, this man looking tough. He clears the stage and gets new powers and is able to create shadows. He even awakens the op and he says, "Arise."
You work for me now. tough video by F. That was Jinwoo Be Moving Different by our boy F. If y'all like, comment, check the description to join the Discord, come, be a part of plenty of events, and help you lock in with the community. Make sure you touch grass, touch you some water, drink you some water, and get some vitamin D. That's all.